one intended to discredit women and keep us in check and out of power. Surely, I thought, the notion that women are gaming the system was a vicious myth with little to no basis in truth. But as I began to dig, it quickly became apparent how wrong my initial assessment was. It's true that the world is full of women who, like Secretary Clinton, are presumed to be peddling fiction when we're actually offering up fact. But it's also true that, whether it's fake orgasms, artificial hymens, or suspiciously spotless sexual pasts, there are many instances in which women are lying. And while a number of honorable women have been unfairly slandered as dishonest, it's the lies that many, if not most, of us are telling on a daily basis that offer the greater insight into the female experience. We lie because it makes our day-to-day lives easier. We lie to keep ourselves safe. We lie because no one believes us when we tell the truth. But most of all, we lie because the world expects us to live up to an impossible standard. And frequently, lying is the only way to get through life with our sanity intact. The question isn't whether women are trustworthy. The question is why women lie, and what those lies are trying to tell us. Chapter 1. I Just Came. A short walk from my home on the Lower East Side of Manhattan lies Katz's Delicatessen, one of the neighborhood's biggest tourist attractions. It's possible you've heard of Katz's because of its famous pastrami sandwiches. But it's equally likely you know it for reasons completely unrelated to its food. Katz's is the site of the famous "I'll have what she's having" scene from When Harry Met Sally, a moment so iconic the restaurant even has a sign noting where, exactly, Meg Ryan's famed fake orgasm took place. It's strange that a brief scene from an old film defines a place that's been featured in over a dozen movies and TV shows. But the staying power of the When Harry Met Sally scene is almost definitely due to its unabashed look at a topic that manages to be intriguing, taboo, and incredibly controversial: the faked female orgasm. Whether you think it's a harmless fib or a major faux pas, there's no denying that faking it is inextricably connected to our ideas about female sexuality. When newly out trans woman Caitlyn Jenner received a lesson in fake orgasm in the second season of reality show I Am Kate, the implication was clear. As TMZ succinctly put it, Caitlyn Jenner is learning what it means to be a woman. The specter of feigned female pleasure is ever present, with women's magazines and sex educators chiding women who turn to ersatz orgasm when the real thing remains elusive. And men's magazines so preoccupied with tips for determining whether a partner is truly enjoying herself that it often seems like men are convinced that any woman who seems to orgasm might, in fact, be faking. Occasionally, there's even a personal essay from a woman who's finally fessing up to her fakery, usually with a healthy dose of contrition. But while all this obsession with orgasmic authenticity is at least partially justified, fake orgasms can and do happen during sex. Much of the conversation around faking it seems to be missing the point. Sussing out the real orgasms from the fake ones, or getting women to take a solemn oath never to fake again, might feel like minor victories, but they don't even begin to scratch the surface of the truly important question here. Namely, why do women even fake orgasms in the first place? The typical read on fake orgasms is a simple one. Women fake because they're having subpar sex and want to get it over with. In this version of events, women don't understand their bodies, or are bad at communicating their needs, or end up partnering with men who don't listen, and the result is unsatisfying sex, at least for the woman. Hoping to keep the peace with her partner, or perhaps just get some bad sex over and done with, the woman spares everyone embarrassment by mimicking the signs of sexual pleasure. Women are crafty manipulators, but it's ultimately to their disadvantage. Sure, they've tricked a man into thinking he's done well, but at the cost of their own sexual fulfillment.